Hey, so how's everybody doing today? This video is going to be about how to use cruise control on cars in general, but more specifically Honda cars. So this is a 2017 Honda Accord Sport Special Edition. Special Edition doesn't really matter, leather seat stuff, but the Sport thing probably doesn't matter. What we're concerned about is your button layout right here. You have a cancel button, a cruise button, a resume button, and a set button. So we'll go through these real quick and how to use them. So first thing you want to note when you're going to use cruise control, and keep in mind, I know like a lot of people know how to use cruise control, but I also know there's a lot of people out there that really don't know how to use cruise control fully and don't really know the benefits of it, so they just kind of drive and never really try it out. So this is more geared for those people that are willing to learn how to use something that is beneficial for driving, for fuel economy, and also it's beneficial for not getting pulled over, because if you're driving consistent speed, you're more aware of, well, obviously what speed you're driving when you're using cruise control. You don't have to be constantly monitoring your speedometer, and also like you're not speeding up and slowing down, so if a cop's following you, you're not really seeing them and you're driving erratically. That'll give them more of a reason to pull you over, because, you know, why are you driving so erratically? So this will help with that too. So think of cruise control as being a way to have less stress while driving, and also to save you money, because you don't strain your car as much. If you're cruising at a consistent speed, you get better gas mileage, and you don't have to worry about getting tickets quite as much, but that's still on you as far as your driving style and if you're really speeding a lot. But I digress. Let's get into how to use cruise control on a modern vehicle, specifically something with a steering wheel mounted cruise control button system. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure cruise control is active. So right now it is not active. There's actually a light that will pop up on your screen, or even a light on your button when it's active. So that's what you want to look for. Make sure your cruise control is active. So on this particular car, you want to hit your cruise button, and then you'll see a cruise main show up on your screen. That means cruise control is ready. It's not yet activated, but it is ready. So as soon as you go to input, you know, your buttons here, it'll take it from there. So now that we're cruising with cruise control enabled and ready, we can go ahead and hit the set button. So as soon as you hit the set button, you can take your foot off the gas pedal and just cruise at the speed you're going. Now, if you set the button and you're getting a little afraid because you're new to cruise control, you can either hit your cancel button here on your steering wheel, which you'll get muscle memory the more you do it. But the good old alternative to that is you just tap on your brake pedal once. If you touch your brake pedal, there's a sensor down there that will send a signal to the cruise control to deactivate. And that's just, you know, that's obviously a safety feature, and I'm sure it's been on cars for such a long time. But yeah, let's get back to cruising. Speed limits went up a little bit here, so let's set it. And now we can actually hit the plus button right here. So there's a plus and a minus. You can hit the plus button, give a little tap like that, and you'll go up like a mile per hour. Or you can hold it down, and that'll allow you to accelerate at a decent pace, nothing insane, at a decent pace to catch up the traffic, or you know, raise your cruise limit up to what you need to accommodate the current road that you're on. Now, that being said, there's also the negative button, which is the set button on this car. And you can hold that down and have the exact opposite happen. Without actually deactivating cruise control, you can slow down. I use this all the time, honestly. Like, you could just sit here and let your legs dangle here and use your hands to control the speed of the car. Obviously, I don't do that in heavy traffic. You don't want to use cruise control in heavy traffic. Don't ever try. Just go through it using your feet normally. But when you're on an open road like this, there's really not many people in front of you. It's honestly, just use cruise control. It's so much easier. So right now we're going 47. Speed limit here is, I think it's 50. We're going 47 here, and I want to hit the brake real quick, because obviously we have people pulling out up here, and we don't want to hit them. Okay, so we're going 40 right now, and this is the point I want to say to everybody here. You have a little resume button here. It's actually the plus, so it's like a multi button, like I don't know how to say it. Your buttons do multiple things. you can hit the resume button and you'll resume back up to the old speed you were just at. So that's something you want to keep in mind. Sometimes I hit the resume button by accident on certain cars and I'll just get like a surge of speed and it'll be faster than I want to go. So just be mindful of your actual cruise speed. Give your speedometer a check after you hit the resume button. Make sure it's the speed you want to go, and you'll be all set. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can tell you about normal cruise control in cars. There are a lot of cars nowadays with like the active sonar on them. I know Honda has one. Like pretty much every manufacturer has them now. It can actually gauge how far you are from the next car, and you can set a distance. And you can also set like something like that, like a maximum cruise speed as well. So if that car starts going, say, like 20 miles above the speed limit, you're not going to follow them and get a ticket along with him, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have a car like that right now to show you guys a video on. Sometime in the near future, I'd like to get my hands on one, or maybe purchase a new car, because this thing's 5 years old at this point. It's been literally the most solid car I've ever had in my life. 5 years, 50,000 miles. I never had to do anything to this car other than normal maintenance, tires, wipers, and like, you know, cabin air filters and things of that nature. So honestly, this car doesn't owe me anything. That's pretty much all I can say about cruise control. It's pretty simple, especially on this car. If you were to hit the cruise control off button up here, obviously it's going to turn all the cruise control systems off and you're not going to be able to have the capability of it anymore. So just make sure you're aware of your lights and everything when you're trying to engage cruise control. And don't take your hands or your eyes off the road for too long. Just try to give a quick glimpse and try to form that muscle memory when you're going to use this. And if you're uncomfortable with it, if you have a little time on your hands, go out to like an open road like this where there's really not many people around and just test it out and learn it, because I can guarantee you using cruise control is going to make your driving life a whole lot easier. It's going to save you money. In the long run, it's going to save you money. And it's just so much nicer. It's more pleasant. And honestly, it's nicer for other drivers around you, because they know what you're doing and they can assess how to drive around you. Nothing's more frustrating than when you're next to somebody and you're just cruising and then they're speed matching you because they're not even aware that person was going faster. They just kind of do it naturally. I don't know what the psychology behind it is, but they do it naturally, especially if they're not mindful. They're just kind of an autopilot. So this will help with road rage, obviously, because sometimes people get pissed off. I'm not saying that's right. People shouldn't get pissed off when they're driving. They should leave the emotions at the door when they get in the car. That's how people get into trouble. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll try to answer everybody's questions as best I can without giving bad information. So if you guys would, hit that subscribe button if you found this video enjoyable. I'm going to be posting more videos here. It's been a while since I posted my last video, but I am actually trying to create more content for this channel, because it doesn't seem like I still get like 700 views a day, which is crazy. It's mind-blowing to me that I haven't done a video for over a year and I still get 700 views a day. That's pretty cool. So you guys, as the viewers, are treating me very well. I want to treat you guys better with some more content here. So yeah, like I said, leave a comment in the bottom. If you have any questions or videos you would like me to make, please leave those in the comment section as well, and I'll review them and see if it's something that I feel is worth pursuing on the channel. But yeah, everybody have a great day, have a great night, whatever time it is when you're watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much.